Hello. Okay, we're going to have a look at how we mirror a drawing on Techsoft. So as you can see, I've opened up my Techsoft here, and the first thing I want to do is I want to make a axis, and this is going to act as our sort of backbone, our halfway line, so we know where we need to mirror from. So in order to do this, we nip over to our line tool, click your line tool, and we're going to find an area on our page where we're going to draw a big straight line down the middle. Okay, this is going to be the middle of your drawing. So everything we do on here is going to be either on the left or on the right. We will do it on the left because that's a little bit easier to start with. Now you've got your page. What we'll do now is we're going to start to draw half of our shape on the left-hand side. Now, your shape might be different on the left and the right-hand side. If it is, don't worry, we're going to draw it how it is on the left-hand side, just so we can get an idea and we can learn how to do this mirroring. So I'm going to draw a Christmas tree, I think. So I'm going to start off at the top, and I'm going to draw my first point of my Christmas tree. Now, you will remember from when we did this before that we can overlap our lines to make sure all the lines are touching, and we can delete them later. So as you can see, I'm just starting to draw my nice angled tree. And whilst everyone is doing this, you can draw circles, hearts. If you feel confident using the arc tool or the path tool, you can make your curved shapes. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go and delete some of my extra bits that I don't need. Sort of all those overhanging lines that just made it easier to draw, but we no longer require. So as you can see, we've almost got half a tree. Okay, so I'll leave you for a few minutes just until you have drawn your tree or your shape. Okay, so now we're going to have a bit of a go at mirroring this shape. So I'm going to use my select tool, as we need to select the drawing that we've just done. Now I want to select all my drawing, so instead of clicking each individual line, I'm going to highlight the whole entire drawing by clicking and dragging a box over my drawing and letting go. All my lines have now gone pink, indicating that I have selected all my drawing. Now, on your toolbar here, you will see this icon, and this is your transform toolbar. It should be on the little diagram that looks like a t-shirt. If it isn't, hold down and scroll across to the second one in, which is your t-shirt. Now I'm going to click that, and it's going to ask me if I want to replace what I've highlighted or I want to repeat it. In this instance, we want to repeat it. So that's done. Now if we can see, nothing's happened. You haven't done it wrong, you just need to go up to the top here and see what the instruction is telling you. It says locate one point on axis of reflection. So your axis is your black line that we drew right at the start. So I'm going to click somewhere on that black line. Then it says locate another point on axis of reflection. So I'm going to click another point. As I do that, you can see that your image has mirrored and is perfectly symmetrical. So now that I've done that, what I can do is go back to my delete tool, okay? And I can delete the axis line, okay? You can delete the entire line if you wish, and that will be your symmetrical drawing. Once we've done that drawing, I want you to save it. Now, we want to go File, we want to Save As, and as this comes up, I want you to save it under the student area. So if we go to this PC, right to the bottom, you've got Student Shared Area. Now we're going to double click. Now you have a list of subjects. If we go to Design and Technology, I would like you to double click. Now, find our date, which we are 2020, and you are in Key Stage 3. So we're going to double click on Key Stage 3. Now we've got our project that we're working on this year, and at the moment we're working on Pewter Gift. So we're going to double click to Pewter Gift, and you can see your class. We'll double click on 7x3 Beck, and at the moment we've got nothing in there. So I'm going to save this as Mr. Hill Techsoft. It's really important that you save it with your name right at the front, okay? And with your first and your last name. And then we can hit save. And that's now saved your image. I will come round and advise on the extension task, but if you've managed that, a huge well done. Brilliant, you've done the Techsoft mirroring task.